So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Getting forward. And teammates to play it to. Can he put them in front? But it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit.
Real chance. It's still alive. But it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Ball back with Mexico here. Marcel Ruiz. Is this the moment? Oh, good work by the keeper. And Sweden couldn't keep the ball. And scope for them to produce, and tipping it over the crossbar. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Let's see about the delivery. Has to clear his lines. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Dahl. Now Keane. Really good build-up, but no end product. Oh, in with a chance. And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them. Keane. Possession one. Henry Martin. Firing it in. Now keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Just 15 minutes remaining. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And passing it well. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Henry Martin. Nicely timed tackle. And Mexico recovering possession well. And he has options available. Alvarez. Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game! Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Might be a chance here. Well, when you're 2 down late in the game, you've simply got to convert.
Well, that's a real waste and probably seals their fate.
He's taken on his opponent here. Gives it a go. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Delivering it. Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping.
Well, it was a chance to get back into the game, but overall, he knows his team haven't been good enough at key moments.
Israel Reyes. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Ruiz. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Oh, he'll take it on. Well, we gave it the big build-up, but he didn't quite deliver on his promise. Gives it a go. Oh, a powerful effort. Close. Keane. Promising sequence. A real opening now. And in it goes. They're getting closer. They're not finished yet. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Roberto Alvarado. Marcel Ruiz. Distributing it well. My goodness, it looked as though he was clean through. And the referee, what will he do here? Well, the footballers have an internal radar. The radar wasn't working that time.
Yeah, I'm assuming he won't be taking the next one.
Medina. Israel Reyes. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. He's in with a chance. And it's gone in! Well, they might be a player short, but they're in the lead. What a story being written.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Good work. Back possession. And he's made headway. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
Edson Alvarez. Well, he's beaten his opponent. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And in with a real chance. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And once he gets onto it, there's only going to be one outcome. It's a lovely goal.
2-0 now, and back underway. Uriel Antuna. And the keeper more than equal to it. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. And Sweden will get the throw in. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And a lot to like about this attack. Who can he pick out? Now veering in field. It's a perfect challenge. He has teammates around him. Chance to get themselves back into it. And fine goalkeeping. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And over it comes. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. Oh my goodness, you've really got to praise the defending. That was top-notch. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Can he find the net? Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And over comes the corner. Well, last line of defence, literally. Now, perhaps they can counter from here.
Well, it's been a frustrating game for them so far. And that shot off the woodwork just about summed up their game.
Another great challenge, free kick here. Teammates available. The supporters want to see him have a go. And opting for power over placement, but not the desired result. Medina. Edson Alvarez. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. 10 minutes left for play. Might work out. He's in position. And a goal! Fasten your seatbelts. This is not in the bag just yet. Gerardo Arteaga. Ruiz. Alvarez now. And forward they go, chasing the game. Timely intervention. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Closing down well. Well, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Well, no wonder his teammates are giving him an icy stare on the back of that.
Well, I'm not quite sure what he was trying to do there. He got it totally wrong, whatever he was doing.
And it's with Da Silva. Good visualisation and execution. Cross-fired over. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Reyes. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Edson Alvarez. Firing it in. Oh, a nearly moment, but not quite good enough.
Well, you certainly can't fault them for effort. They keep applying the pressure, and if they can just nick one, they're right back in this.
This could be troublesome. Now he's got to stay calm. In it goes! To rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
And the referee blows for full time, and Sweden have done it. They've won this match, and their fans are thoroughly delighted.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
And in with a real chance. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. And fine goalkeeping. So deciding to make a personnel. And over it comes. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Can he find the net? And in with a real chance. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. Cross-fired over. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. Cross-fired over. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And he's fired over the corner. Not all that convincing defensively. Has eyes for goal. Great defending. Oh, the threat is there. He's got to score. In it goes. The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Philip Billing. Christian Eriksen now. A very effective challenge put in. Schulman. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Billing. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. And the substitution will occur now. And there's the delivery. Oh, good save. Excellent header. Taken short. Keane. 20 minutes remaining. It's looking promising. A glorious chance. And the keeper stretching to deny him. And a substitution in the offing. Playing it in. Well, he couldn't pick out a teammate inside the box. Skov Olsen. Well, showing really good width here. Kulusevski. Now Keane. Well, Sweden unable to hang on to it. "15 minutes left for play. And he read it well, intercepting it. Mele. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
Oh, fancy footwork. Real chance. Great defending here. That's a good-looking shot. Well, the keeper kept it out with a minimum of fuss, but it wasn't a great effort. Rasmus Højlund. Højlund. Billing with it. Well, do they have a goal in their future? They're giving it a go. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Quick ball to perhaps catch them out. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Keane. Do they mean business on this occasion? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, almost there. The final whistle nearly upon us. Have they done enough to secure victory? Stuart, your take?
Well, it's going to be a nervy end to this game, but if they do hold on, I think they've deserved their win. They've played really well and they've played some good attacking football. And in general, the game.
I think most defenders would expect to be booked, halting an attack in that fashion. Cross towards that far post. Danger averted for now. Clattered away. And played the pass well. He has time to play it over. Well, based on that challenge, you wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee reaches for his pocket. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. Just couldn't get it through. Good use of advantage. Nikolaisen. Mele. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Hjulmand. Jakob Rasmussen. Mele. Well, late in the game here, they know what they need, and that's an equaliser. Billing. Oh, good save. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? Well, the danger is still there. Really first-rate challenge. And the final whistle is sounded, and here's the big headline, a Swedish success story. Stuart, give us your analysis. Great defending. Oh, the threat is there. He's got to score. In it goes. The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Our cameras on one man, in imperious form, and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? Hello from the south coast of England on a very sunny day. We're at the Vitality Stadium. My name's Derek Ray. I'm delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Bournemouth taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And they kick off here. And the starting 11 for Bournemouth.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
Well, no real accuracy and easy for the keeper. And a look at the Chelsea starting 11.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with three of the midfield players giving close support to the centre-forward, and the other two sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box. Well, the crowd know that set pieces could be their best chance. Just listen to that reaction.
That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Adams. Well, Chelsea certainly know how to finish. In fact, it's official, they have the best goal-scoring record in the league.
Well, away from home, their ability to create chances and score goals has been fantastic. But it's the speed of their counter-attack that's been key to their success. They've been unstoppable at times this season.
Philip Billing. Chelsea definitely looking to get back to winning ways after that draw in the last game against Crystal Palace. What do you expect this time around, Stuart?
Well, it wasn't a game of strong defending, let's put it that way. But if they show a little bit more energy going forward today, they can certainly win this one.
Really? Is it going to be? Solanke. And threaded through by Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. And from that sort of range, you'd be shocked if Mbappe missed out. He just keeps showing us what a top finisher he is. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, strong play here. Julian Weigl. Right, something has changed at St James's Park, but let's get details by joining Alex.
And it's a goal for Newcastle United. They've scored the opener with 60 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Wan-Bissaka. Not the pass he had in mind. Philip Billing. Here's Kluivert. Solanke. Kluivert. Oh, he's through here. A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
And the short option preferred. An alert piece of defending. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Well, news to bring you from one of the other games, and big news at that. Here's Alex Scott.
Yes, it was a penalty for Liverpool, but the keeper guessed right, and he saved it with ease. The score remains 1-0 with 23 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Nicely timed tackle. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Has a go. And the keeper more than equal to it. Determined defending. Solanke. Philip Billing. Solanke. Billing. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. It's really opening up positively for Chelsea. Well, a stylish moment. And he takes it on and able to close down the shot. Serginho Dest. Really good challenge. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. This could square the game, and that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Aarons. And the deflection behind then for the corner. Let's see about the delivery. Well, it still could be dangerous. Weigl. Dest. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Adams. Just cutting off the supply. And let's join Alex Scott now, because, Alex, I believe the situation has changed in the Newcastle game.
Yeah, it's a second goal for Newcastle United. They're ahead by 2 now, with under 5 minutes left to play till half-time.
Alex, thank you very much. Will he play it in? This looks more than decent. And whipped into the box. Struggling to get it away. Oh, goodness me. Meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, you expect him to score from there, but he just got it all wrong, didn't he?
Chance here. Well, it looked as though he was going to net another one, but the keeper getting in the way.
Well, that was a decent chance for his second there. Not the finish he was really looking for.
Oh, he's lost possession. Solanke, determined defending. Well, that's going to be... So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. It's got to be! And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Dominic Solanke. On attacking possibilities. Billing. It's there for him. And fine goalkeeping. They take it short. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And a goal update to bring you from Carrow Road. Alex Scott.
It's another goal for West Ham United. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 51 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. Philip Billing. Solanke. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Kluivert. The fans want to see a shot. It might be. Oh, good work by the keeper. Well, they fancy a short one. High quality defending. Well, a successful player is always going to be linked with other clubs, and there seems to be more than a grain of truth. Might be a chance here. Managed to get it out of there. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. A good and fair challenge. A good vision there. I think most defenders would expect to be booked halting an attack in that fashion. Able to deal with the threat. Well, we're into the final half hour. Luis Sinisterra. And he read it superbly. Delightful pass. The verdict is offside here. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Bournemouth facing Nottingham Forest. And on the ball, Keane. You know, Chelsea have an awful lot of space. Aimed towards Mbappe. And it's gone in here. Just what Chelsea fans wanted to see. Their lead extended to 2 goals.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, but look at the defenders. They lose their concentration, become sloppy with their marking, and as a result, they find the ball in the back of their net. Just not good enough. Well, that's just what he wanted. He has to be happy with this performance. They've been good today.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Now, something important I'm hearing has happened in the Newcastle game, and Alex Scott has the details.
Yep, another goal for Newcastle United. They've extended their lead to 3 with 66 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Nice weight on the pass. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field. Day.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Adams. Sinisterra. Billing. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. 20 minutes to go. A very good tackle. Kluivert. Dest. Kluivert. Might be dangerous. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. It's one corner after another. And he's fired over the corner. Still not clear. Senesi. Brilliant team pressing. Chances on. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Who can they pick out? Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. Corner once more. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, they survived the attack. Ahmed. Keane. And wasteful from Chelsea. Kluivert. And fine work from Chelsea to win the ball back. Solanke. Tavernier. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Julian Weigl. Kluivert. Oh, the threat is there. Sinisterra. Real chance. Oh, magnificent save.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. What reaction from the goalkeeper that was.
So making the substitution now. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. Well, news coming through that the referee has pointed to the spot in one of the other matches. With the details, here's Alex.
Yes, it was a penalty for Liverpool. The power that he struck it straight down the middle.
Quite possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. And deep into the penalty area. Well, no problems defensively. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Oh, wonderful counter-attacking football. Just unfortunate that they didn't score.
Well, had he scored, that would have been a great goal. The speed in which they changed from defence to attack was brilliant.
Kluivert. Julian Weigl. Tavernier. Just the challenge that was required. And a big chunk of added time here, a minimum of 5 minutes. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And he might be through here. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Sinisterra. Dominic Solanke. And the cross into the middle. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. And that is that. The referee brings this match to an end, and Chelsea get the 3 points. What did you make of their performance as a whole?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
And threaded through by Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the high... And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is... It's got to be. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. You know, Chelsea have an awful lot of space aimed towards Mbappe. And it's gone in here. Just what Chelsea fans wanted to see. Their lead extended to 2 goals. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. Sinisterra. Real chance. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. The job is partially done through to the knockout stages, but they want top spot in the group. We'll have all the action here on EA TV. The floodlights are beaming down on the players here at Stamford Bridge in West London. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And very excited to be bringing you this group stage game from the UEFA Champions League. It's Chelsea up against Sporting.
Well, Derek, Chelsea are through, but it's always good to win the group, and they need to keep this momentum going. They've been excellent so far.
And here's how it looks for Chelsea.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre-forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
Here's the lineup for Sporting.
Well, they're going to play with a back five and three up front, which means the midfield two will have a lot of work to do. These two will certainly need to be at their best today in what looks like a 5-2-3 formation.
And the game begins. He's beaten his man. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Well, far too much elevation there. On to Wan-Bissaka. Now Keane. Wan-Bissaka. Could play it in. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Paulinho. Well, here's the good news for the home fans. Their favourites are already through to the knockout stages, but they have the chance to secure a top spot in the group here, Stuart.
Well, I always think it's important to top your group. It usually means you get a slightly easier game in the knockout stages. They only need a point.
It is a decent-looking attack here. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, here it is again, and just look how he turns away from his marker and then gets his shot away. That's a very good goal, you have to say. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
So Sporting get the ball rolling again, and the onus is on them to erase the damage done by that concession. Well, he's got past his man. Paulinho. No, high quality defending. Well, they know they need to stop him. A glorious chance. And putting paid to the danger. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Playing it in. Well, the danger is still there. And he's got to clear his lines. Pedro Gonçalves. And a tidy challenge. Hidemasa Morita. And Sporting looking creative here. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. This could square the game. But the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
Well, increasing the pressure. Another corner it is. And over it comes. And still dangerous. And he's made headway. And Chelsea have done it. It's going to be so difficult to stop them now.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They're bossing the game now.
So underway once more. 2-0 the lead here. Hidemasa Morita. Good work from Chelsea to win back possession. Not the best challenge, free kick. Well, he didn't miss by much. Fantastic effort, especially from that sort of range.
Well, it really is a good effort. He's got such good technique. That was a great strike.
And only soft drinks can be taken down to your seats. Thank you for your cooperation.
Perfect tackle. Oh, the threat is there. And a confident clearance. Good high press. And Sporting come away with it. He's going forward well here. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. But it stopped a promising attack in its tracks. And you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again. Determined defending. Paulinho. Brilliant pass. And they could do damage. It's still alive. Well, the post got in the way. Danger averted for now.
Well, they were so close to the equaliser there. They're certainly a bit unlucky, but they need to make more of these chances.
Pedro Gonçalves. Room for Sporting here. Oh, nice ball over the top. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Sends it back. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Keane. And it's a quality pass. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net.
Well, he knows that would have won the game. So frustrating for him.
Attacking possibilities for Sporting here. Well, chance perhaps. Crucial piece of defending. Well, defenders having to cover up. This could level it. And fired against the crossbar. And after all that, the keeper clutches it with glee.
Well, no wonder he's relieved. That was so close, inches away from a very good goal.
Well, fantastic reflex action. And over comes the corner. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Splendid defending. And this to level it. Oh, magnificent reaction. And there goes the whistle for half-time. And if results remain as they are now, they will be guaranteed top spot in the group, Stuart.
Yeah, they've taken this group by the scruff of the neck, haven't they? Another good 45 minutes and they'll have this all wrapped up.
So underway again. Chelsea with the lead, but absolutely no room for complacency. Winning back possession. And the shot. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Paulinho. Oh, great attacking play. Opportunity. Nicely saved. And Chelsea struggling to keep the ball. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Burnley. And drawing it back. And the keeper showing tremendous command. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And he's fired over the corner. Well, you can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Well, a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. Just cleared away in the nick of time. A very timely interception. And he's made headway. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field. Day.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
Braganza. It's with Nuno Santos. A lot to like about this sporting move. A fine reading of the situation. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Rather than a free kick, it's advantage Chelsea. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And defensive play to be applauded. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. And Sporting with the ball again. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. It is a decent-looking attack here. Well, a powerful effort, but he couldn't quite keep the shot down. And fed forwards. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Breaking at pace. Well, it petered out. Crossing opportunity. Is this the moment? And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
What can Chelsea do from this position? The fans want to see a shot. Well, you could hear the fans imploring him to shoot. He might think differently next time.
Well, from there, with not too much pressure on him, that's a poor attempt. It's well wide in the end.
Well, we have a goal to tell you about in one of the other matches. Alex has the news.
It's a goal for Atletico Madrid. The goalkeeper will be looking at himself on that one.
Chance to finish. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet. Well, on they go again, and Sporting can now go hunting for an equaliser. Pedro Gonçalves. Well, a textbook interception. Pedro Gonçalves. Well, you have to put that one down as a chance to draw level.
Well, it certainly wasn't an easy chance, but one they needed to take.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Oh, a really crisp effort, but just wide. And Sporting can use width to good effect. And lining it up. And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Still level, but Chelsea on the attack, near the end. Now we have a goal to tell you about in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Atletico Madrid. It was a volley that was mishit. It totally fooled everyone, including the goalkeeper. They now lead 3-2 with under...
Apologies for jumping in, but this could be a chance. Well, unfortunately, we had to interrupt, Alex, just then. Just to clarify, Atletico did find the net in that match, and they are leading by 3-2. And he's made headway. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? The defender put in the challenge, and it might be a red card. And in the refereeing trade, they call it dogzo, denial of a goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, the referee's got that right. He saved a possible goal there, but at a cost.
And having a go! Well, the free kick lacking just a little bit of guile. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Trying to open them up. And a goal! Another one! 2 in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. When you're on a yellow card, you've really got to tread oh so carefully. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. So, a corner here. Delivering it. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
And making sure it wasn't problematic. There goes the final whistle. And it doesn't get much better than this for them, Stuart, in the group stage. Top spot is theirs.
Well, over the course of this group, they've been the best team. They've played some attractive football, they've worked hard to win the ball back, and they deserve to be top dogs.
It is a decent-looking attack here. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game. And he's made headway. And Chelsea have done it. It's going to be so difficult to stop them now. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again. And he's made headway. Chance to finish. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet. And lining it up. And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now. And he's made headway. And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans... Trying to open them up. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.